How's everyone doing today? We are going to be using our weights. You can also use chickpea cans, tomato cans, soup cans, whatever you happen to have. I'm going to use my 2-pound weights. If you have 2, 3, or 5 pounders, all good for this. So we're going to get going. We're just going to put the weights aside to start. And we'll do a little spine stretch forward just to get the spine going today. So sitting nice and tall on the mat, tipping the head forward. I like to reach out through my heels here, and I'm gonna roll down through the spine. Ignore how dirty the bottoms of my feet are. And then roll back up. Let's do that again. Tipping the head forward, rolling down through the spine, allowing the hands to kind of walk you out. Nice big stretch. And then rolling yourself back up through the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. And let's do that 2 more times. Tipping the head forward, rolling ourselves down, going for a nice big stretch. Rolling ourselves up. Last one here, tipping the head. Reaching out with those arms. Big stretch. Exhale, stack yourself up. Let's just give the legs a cross, or you can sit however is comfortable for you. And we'll just do a nice big inhale up and a big side bend over. So today we are using light weights or cans of whatever you have available to you. It is going to be primarily arm focused in terms of the weight work. But as always, we'll be working our core and our glutes for our full body workout. Although we are going to be doing quite a lot of upper body work. Okay, so let's get into it. Come onto your backs with whatever weights you are using. Let's just do, actually let's bring the arms up. So let's just take a moment to feel the humerus bone, so this bone right here that leads into the shoulder joint. You want to feel it nice and heavy into the mat. So just check in with yourself. Are you already starting with your shoulders up by your ears? Because we don't want that to be our starting position. Let the collarbone feel like it's nice and wide on the floor. Let the arms just relax into the floor, into the shoulder joint. From here, we're going to bring one leg to tabletop. I'm bringing my leg closest to you to tabletop. And then we're going to bend the elbows, bringing the weights or the cans close to the head. And as I extend my arms up, I'm going to extend my leg up as well. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. So I'm working from my knee. My thigh bone is staying pretty quiet, or as quiet as I can during this. So I am working the lower half of the quad. And a little tricep for 4. And 3. The tummy is pulling in for support. 2. And 1. Keep the arms where they are. Bend the leg and lower it down. Let's bring the other leg through tabletop. Bend the elbows, bringing the weights down towards your face, and then extend up and down. Extend up and down. Tummy is nice and supported. Breath is easy. Shoulders away from ears. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg down and in. We're going to go into some hip lifts from here. So I'm bringing my heels a little closer to my bum. As I press my bum up to the sky, I'm going to open those arms wide to the side. Exhale, hinge that hip, wide bum, close the hands. Open wide to the side, big letter T, and then come on down. Let's do that for 5, and down. 4, and down. 3, 2, 1 more time. Stay up there. close the arms, and we're gonna scissor the arms. The left hand is gonna come by the left ear. I'm gonna keep the right arm exactly where it is, and then I'm gonna bring it back up. Let's do that with the other side. Out and up. So there's energy in my glutes. I'm pressing down through my feet, reaching out through my knees, and up. One more time on each side. You can stay here, or you can join me for the next layer. Pause. We're going to march a little bit. So anchoring into my leg furthest away from the camera. The leg closest to the camera is going to lift, and the arm far away from the camera is going to reach behind me. Everything comes back. We do the other side. Anchoring into that glute to keep the pelvis supported, and down. Now my goal here as I march is not to move too quickly, but it's also not to swing my hips side to side. Trying to keep my pelvis really level with this movement for 4, 3, 2. We'll do one more on each side just so we're nice and even. I'm going to do one last one here. So I'm nice and even, holding it there, hinging at the bum, controlling as I come all the way down. I'm going to control my arms all the way down, and we're going to give the arms a moment of break, and we're going to look at the legs. So bringing the leg closest to the camera up into tabletop, let's extend it out, open it to the side of the mat, close it in, and then pull it back. So we're reaching out, open to the side, pull it in, and back. So my goal here is to keep my opposite hip and rib nice and supported. 2 more. So when I open the leg to the side, I don't start to roll. We got 1 more on this side. Out, open, close, and pull it in. Let's lower the leg down. This is our first layer. We're reaching out, open, close, pull it in. Check to see if your opposite oblique is engaged so you don't lift that hip and rib. We have 2 more here. Open, close, keeping the inner thigh of the supporting leg really nice and active, and in and close. All right, next layer. Float those arms up, let them get heavy. Bring one leg to tabletop, followed by the other leg. I'm going to turn my palms towards my feet and lower the arms down to the floor. Pick them back up. Lower them down to the floor and pick them back up. Let's do 2 more like this, and then we're going to add that leg movement in. 2. All right. One leg is going to reach out. Now you have to hold it there. Open, close, pull it in, and up. Reach out. Open, close, pull it in, and the arms up. Now you can do all of this without the weights, keeping the arms down and just doing the legs, open and close, or you can keep the legs exactly where they are and just continue with the arm work. So it's your choose your own adventure, whatever feels good for you. We're going to do 2 more here. Out, open, pull it in. Last one, out, open, pull it in. Okay, layer 3, squeezing the legs together, both legs at the same time. Reach the arms and the legs long, open, close, pull it in. So again, you've got choices here. You can keep it to just the arms. You can keep it to just the legs, which is harder. Or you can do both together, open and close, everything in. 2 more, open and close, pull it in. Last one, open, close, and in. I think you all know where we're going if you've been following me for a while. We're going to curl up. If you are pregnant or postpartum and the pelvic floor hasn't been repaired, omit the curl, okay? We are going to curl up everything long, open, close, pull it all back in. Curl up, open, close, pull it back in. Curl up, open, close, and in. Up, open, close, and in. Let's do 4 more. Curl. You can always bring one leg down and do that single leg version. We showed that layer at the beginning. 2 more, curl, open, close, and in. Last one, curl, open, close, pull it all in, hold. I'm gonna, it's like I'm drawing my hands down a pane of glass. The hands are gonna come down, bending at the elbows towards the waist, and I'm gonna lift those legs up, and then as I reach up, the legs are gonna come down. Legs lift as the elbows lower, and reverse. 3. Now you can do this with one leg down, and you'll do 2 more with a single leg and then switch it up. If you're doing the double leg, we have 5 left. 5 and 4, 3, keeping that collarbone open so the shoulders are not climbing to ears here. You can think of those pinky fingers kind of rotating a little bit out. And last one here. Up. Let's lower those legs down, and with control, lower the arms down. All right. Coming up, you can discard one of your weights. We'll be using only one weight for the rest of the class. And we're going to come up onto our knees. Okay, one leg goes out. Hold the weight in the same side arm that the leg is extended. Open the arms up. We're going to side bend and tap our hand onto the floor. Use the oblique and that extra weight to help tip you back up. Side bend away and up. Side bend away. Up. Let's do 3 more like this. Nice little airplane kind of tipping movement. One last time. And up. Okay, we're gonna come down and stay. If it's too much to stay on the wrist, you can go to fist. I'm gonna go to fist today, and you have a choice. You can keep the leg touching the floor, or you can challenge yourself by bringing the leg up right away. We're gonna bend the elbow into the waist, reach it up, 1 and 2. So again, you have your options. Choose your own adventure. 4, 5, and 6, 7. So we're not going to be repeating this on the side again. Normally we do that. We do it 1 set with the leg down and then 1 set with the leg up. We're not doing that today. So hold it up there. Now's the time to bring the leg up because we're going to lower and lift. 1 and 2. That's why I say it's your choice right away if you want to keep the leg down for the arm work or not, because we will not be revisiting it. Let's do this for 4, 3, pulling those abs in, 2, 1 more time. Keep the leg up there. We're going to lower the arm down in front of us, lift it up, 1. So you want the arm to be lower than you think. Oftentimes people kind of bring the arm way too high and it's sort of in by the throat, but you actually want to bring that arm sort of mid rib cage as you're lowering it down and up. That way it's more in line with your shoulder joint. Let's do 2 more here, and it stays out of your neck a little bit more. And we get more shoulder blade work. And up, hold it there. Bend that leg. Thigh bone stays nice and parallel. Well, we're gonna do pulses here, but the thigh bone, I don't want it to dip too much toward the floor here. That's high range pulses. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna do 5 circles. So I'm drawing circles with my knee, and I'm trying to keep my core really quiet. 2 and 1. And we're gonna reverse that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg out, lower it down with control. Come on up. We're not quite done yet. We're gonna take our can or our weight, hold it out in front of us, and go into a Cossack squat. So we're gonna hinge at the hip, like we did with our hip lifts, sending the bum back behind us, then squeezing the bum to help bring the pelvis forward. Hinge and squeeze. Hinge and squeeze. If it's too much to keep the arms out there, you can always bend them in and kind of tuck the elbows down. And then that way it's a little less work for your shoulders. And let's do this for 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. We're gonna do all this on the other side. Like I said, we're not revisiting. So we start with our side bends. The weight is in the same hand as the leg that's going long. We're gonna tip, airplane tip, and then use the oblique and the weight to help tip us back. Down we go. Up we come. Down we go. And up we come. Let's do this 4 more times. 4 and 3, 2. Use those obliques. One last time. Use the oblique to bring you back up. Bonus to come back down. Again, you can go to a fist or wrist, depending on what's most comfortable for you. Lift the leg or keep it down. Again, your choice. Bend the elbow into the waist. Reach it 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, keep that collarbone wide so the shoulder doesn't end up to the ear, 9, we're gonna stay up there, lower and lift the leg, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, smile, it really does help, 2 more, stay up there, lower that arm, and up. So again, we're aiming for the middle of the rib cage or at the chest, not the neck when we bring that arm down. So it's gonna be lower than you think it needs to be, but that's actually where we want it. 3 more, 2, 1, hold it up there. Bend that leg, pulse it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5 circles, 1 and 2. Pull those abs in 3 and 4. Last one here, 5. We have to reverse it, of course. 5, smile. It helps. 2, I am shaking. I don't know about you. Let's bring that leg down. Whoo, and come on up. Shakey shake. Let's take the weights, hold it out in front of us. We have our Cossack squat. We're sending our bum back behind us like our hip lifts when we hinged at the hip. Squeeze the bum, push it up. Down, push it up. 3, wide bum, find the glute. Wide bum, find the glute. For 4, 3, I can also feel my quad working on this. 2, 1 more time, and up and lower down. Okay, so moving on to our forearms and knees for our last big series here. I'm gonna place the weight behind my leg, behind my knee. I'm gonna squeeze that heel toward my bum, which is gonna wake up my hamstring. If your can keeps slipping out of your yoga pants or from behind your knee, then just toss it. You'll need it for arm work later, but you can toss it for the leg work. So we're gonna come down onto our forearms. I have the weight behind my knee. Nice classic donkey kicks here. We're gonna lift the leg up, put the footprint on the ceiling, and hinge back down. I love working from the forearms. It gives a bigger range of movement than from the hands, and that's never a bad thing. Trying not to sink into the supporting leg. So nice strong column of support, hips square to the mat. 2 more. Last one, we're gonna stay up there, pulse it 1, 2. So this is where I start to lose my weight a little bit. I have to bring my heel closer to my bum to really engage that hamstring to keep that weight where it is. Last one, hold. Cross the legs. You're gonna touch the working knee to the shin-ish or calf of the supporting leg and then lift the leg back up. Touch it and up, down and up. So tummy is active, pulling the belly in, and 4, 3, keeping the head lifted, not dropped, 2, 1, and up. Control as you bring the leg in. We're going to take the weight and place it into the opposite hand. The leg you just worked, it's heading back out there. So you've got some options here. You can either keep the toe tucked under and the leg down, if that is enough for you. Or you can join me and reach that leg up on the diagonal. I'm flexing my foot so I can get more glute energy. I'm going to take my weighted arm, bring it behind me, and here I'm doing my tricep work or my back work. So I'm lifting and lowering, actively pressing into my forearm with my supporting arm so I don't sink in the shoulder. 2, 1. I'm going to bend my elbow, reach the arm out on the diagonal, pull it back in. So it's almost going to touch the floor and then back in. Almost to the floor and in. Almost to the floor and in. For 5, push that floor away. Stay tall on the supporting leg. You can always touch your foot down. 1, I'm going to tuck my elbow into my side and make goalpost arms. Tuck it in and open. So it's like a fly at the gym, one of those fly presses. And let's do this for 5, 4, pull those abs in, 2, 1. Bring it in, lower down, woo, bring that leg in. Hopefully you're feeling not just your arms, but your bum. Other side. Tucking that weight behind the knee onto the forearms. And here we go. Donkey kick 1. Stay tall on your supporting leg. Try not to sink into that hip. Keep that heel close to the bum so that your can or weight stays behind the knee. For 4, pull those abs in. Keep that head lifted. Last 2. Last 1. Keep it up there. Pulse it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to touch the calf of the other leg. Lift the leg back up. Touch and lift. Pull those abs in and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Grab the weight. Place it into the opposite hand. Again, your choice. Either keep the toe tucked under or lift that leg up. Whew. We're going to bring that arm back behind us. Palm to the ceiling. Pulse at 10, 9. Hips are square. Push that floor away with the supporting arm. 5, 4. Last set here. 2 and 1. Bend the elbow. Reach the diagonal. Pull it in 1. 2. Reach through that heel. 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's end nice and strong. 9. We have one more exercise to go. We are tucking in and opening for 10. And 9. Finish strong here. 8 and 7. Last exercise. 6. 5. Reach through that heel. 4. Regardless if the foot is down or not. 2, 1. Down and down. Whew. I don't know about you, but I feel pretty warm right now. Let's stretch it out. Breathing easily. And then when you're ready, come on up to sitting. Okay, we're just gonna do some stretches to finish. We're gonna inhale an arm up, nice big side bend over. And up. Inhale up, side bend over. One more time, up and over. Last one. Let's just bring the arms up with ease and down. Swing them and down. We're not thinking too much about this movement. We're just allowing our arms to move. 2, let's just do one more here. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Always a pleasure. And tomorrow, it's Saturday. We have one more day to do it all this week. All right. I will see you later. Bye.